Hello, loves. Thank you so much for being here with me again today. I know I haven't posted in a while. I'm so sorry. I keep having the intention to post more frequently, like maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, but I don't know. It just never happens. Anyway, but every time I can show up, I try to show up. So thank you for staying with me, I guess. Anyway, as you can see, the background is a bit changed. That's because I moved my studio. So we're in a new place currently, and that's also why I haven't been able to post anything because we have been busy with the moving, and the street here is really loud. So uh, it's just been hard to try to take a video, to record a video. So um, I don't know. We'll try it today, and I hope this turns out well because I really miss doing these videos with you. And a lot of my followers, a lot of my viewers also said that they miss my reading. So I try to show up more, and hopefully it's not just gonna be an intention, but it's something I'm actually gonna do. And we're here. So we're gonna start with a pick a card reading as always. Oh, before we go into the pick a card, I guess I should explain a bit what we are trying to read into today. And today's theme is what can we look forward to? Interesting, right? So I'm aiming for a time frame between like maybe a month or 3 months into the future, and okay, so we're gonna see um, what blessing is coming your way, what can you look forward to, and how will you grow in the span of the next 1 to 3 months, and what can help you with that as well. So it's going to be a very interesting. Oh, sorry, that's Kenzo. Kenzo is here with me, and he's been very cranky all day, so you might hear him once in a while. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on the microphone, but if it does, that's just Kenzo, and he's just being cranky. Ignore him. Anyway, back to the reading, and let's jump into the pick apart. We have three piles for you today. We have pile number one with the amethyst crystal, and this is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And then pile number two, we have this fluorite, raw fluorite crystal. And I believe it's the Tarot of the Divine. I could be wrong, but I think that's what the tarot is. And then we have pile number three, which is the Self-Care Oracle deck with the Labradorite crystal. So, take a deep breath in, slowly breathe out, connect to yourself, and intuitively pick one of the three piles that you feel most called to, and I will see you on your reading. Okay, so hello, group number one. We are back with your reading. Just a bit of a reminder today we are gonna look into what we can look forward to for you, and we're aiming for a span of maybe 1 to 3 months into the future. And your crystal that you pick is the amethyst. And let's take a look into your reading. Enzo. We're gonna wait a while until he calms down a bit. So pile number one, what can we look forward to for you? So I'm gonna take a few cards just to start with, and then we're gonna take some oracle card to go deeper into the reading, but we'll start with this first. We have where you are at the moment, what your guide wants you to know, what can help you with your growth, where I can expect to see growth for you. And what we can expect. Kenzo, will you let me do the reading, please? Okay. So, pile number one, I pulled up 5 cards for you. And, whoops. Okay. So, pile number one, I pulled up 5 cards for you. And let's take a look into what we can look forward to for you, pile number one. Ooh, very interesting. Right from the start, we have the Six of Wands. So I see victory for you here. I feel like you've been working towards something. And I feel like in the next one, I think like maybe like in the next few weeks, you can already see that your effort is showing up with results, good results, and you are moving forward, moving into that victory, which is very exciting. But what you have to be mindful of, we have the Five of Wands also, and it is telling me to be careful of conflict, to be careful of jealousy also, I think, and competition. Okay. So with this, so be careful because with this Five of Wands here, I'm afraid that there are certain people that you thought were your friends or you thought that you could work with, but they are actually holding a certain jealousy towards you, and they kind of want what you have, or they have a certain thought of why are they getting it instead of me, like certain thoughts like that are coming through their heads. And it can be a good kind of competition, but it can also be um, it can get violent if you don't approach it right. So I feel like the message that the card is also trying to say is that even though there are going to be competition in whatever it is that you are working on, um, it is also reminding us to be um, to have an open faith with the people around us. Competition can be good too because it can drive us to be better than how we were before, because maybe without competition you're just happy in your comfort zone and you're just doing certain things just to get through the day, because just doing minimal work will get you through the day. But with this competition, it drives you to be better than who you were before. It drives you to do better than what you did before. So this competition can also be good because I feel like even though for some of you this competition can get violent if you don't treat it right, but for some of you this can actually be a friendly competition. Like when two people or more are working towards something, and even though they are competing, they are also supporting each other. Like we want everyone to succeed in each of their own different way, even though we are working towards the same goal, or we're working together as competitions, if you get what I mean. Anyway, and then we have the Five of Coins, and we have the Four of Wands. Ooh, ooh, so that's very, very interesting. Um, with the Five of Coins here, I feel like the lesson that you need to learn is about, I think it's still related to the previous card with the Five of Wands. I feel like the Five of Coins coming up here, it is reminding us that it's okay to get help sometimes if we need to. And there's no shame in trying to get help. And there's no shame in admitting that there are some things that we cannot do ourselves, or there are some things that we are not very good at yet. So we do need someone else to help us guide to help guide us through the things that we are doing in order for us to be better at it. So sometimes we do need Kenzo. Sometimes we do need someone else. Kenzo. Sometimes we do need someone else to show us the ropes, like show us certain steps that we probably wouldn't have thought about if we didn't come to them. And, also work with other people to help you achieve the goal that you are trying to get into. And it is also related to the Four of Wands that is coming up for you as well. I think this is very interesting because Four of Wands is about, I would say it's about commitment, but more than that, it's also about trust and about making a connection with someone and building a partnership with them. If it comes up in a relationship reading, the Four of Wands usually signifies wedding or two people coming together in a relationship. But when it comes in a more general reading or work related reading, it can also be about work partnership, or yeah, it can also be about work partnership, about connecting with people that can help you go through um, go through whatever it is that you're doing much better than you would have if you were doing it on your own. And then for the next thing, what can we look forward to? We have the King of Swords. So I feel like with the Four of Wands here and the King of Swords here, you really are growing into a leadership position, or if not a leadership position, you are growing into a person who have a good leadership personalities or good skills for a leadership position. So I'm very excited for you with that. With the King of Swords here, I feel like a lot of the things that you will have to learn will have something to do about um, working strategically, working with a team, and knowing who you need to do what. So if you are managing a team, if you are coming up into a leadership position, you're probably working with a team with a certain people that are following your advice, following your orders, maybe. And I feel like with this King of Swords here, you will be learning to know each strength of your team member, each strength of the people you are working with, so you know which partner you need to go to if you need one thing, or which of your team member you have to ask for if you need something done. And so a lot of having to work strategically and knowing which people to trust, I think is something that you will be learning a lot in your next chapter here. Okay, I'm gonna go into your oracle reading now to go deeper into your reading. I'm gonna take 3 cards. We have thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. We have bitch fire, stand up for yourself. And we also have one last card, library, take control of your own narrative. So I feel like the common theme that keeps showing up is with the Six of Wands and the King of Swords, and with all the oracle cards that are coming up for you, pile number 1. I do feel like a leadership position is something that you can look forward into having in your next chapter, or it's something that you will be learning a lot in this period of your life. With the storms here, with together the crown you deserve, I feel like it resonates with a lot of the things that I said before about working with a team, about making good connection, about knowing which competition is good for you and which is not. I do feel like with the storms here, weave together the crown you deserve, you will learn a lot about working together with other people to get into your goal, into your personal goal. but how you can do it in a way that you are also helping each other get into each of your own personal goals as well. And with this bitch fire, stand up for yourself. I do feel like you will also learn a lot about being assertive, about knowing what things are good for you and which are not, about knowing where you need to step up and where you need to stand back down. And with this library here, take control of your own narrative. I feel like it also resonates with the other cards as well. How you are finally gonna feel like you are in control of your own life, you are in control of your own choices, you are in control of where you want to take your own future. So I feel like that is very exciting. Pile number one, if you have been feeling like you don't know where you want your life to go, or you feel like you know, but you feel like it's hard trying to get there, I feel like it's gonna come together very, very well for you. I feel like everything is gonna come together for you to help you get into where you want to go, and get into that state in your life where you finally feel like you are in control, where you finally feel you are happy with your life, you feel like you are that you're gonna feel like your life is finally fulfilling, and that you are happy with whatever is in front of you. And even if there is something that you're not happy with in your life, you know which actions to take so that you can turn that around into something that is good for you again. So so I feel like that's the main message that is coming for you. That's very exciting. I feel like this is a very exciting moment for you, where you will finally be happy, and uh, you will finally get whatever it is that you have been working on. Everything is gonna turn out well, or at least you're gonna you're gonna you're gonna feel positive about how things are gonna come out for you. Okay, pile number one, I'm gonna take two last cards for you. This one is from the Self-Care Oracle deck. We have been talking a lot about the things that you can expect and what we can look forward to. And now, just for the last cards, I want to take some self-care oracle card and see just some message from your guides, from the universe, of how you can take care of yourself while you are working towards that goal. Okay, some cards jumped out. Oh, this is beautiful. We have journal and we have family. So again, with this family here, it resonates again with the theme that have been popping up for you about working with other people, about relying on other people to help you. With this family card coming up, I feel like family is gonna be something that really helps you in this journey. That your family, whether it's the family you were born into, or the family that you found along your life, the, the family that you choose in your life, I feel like these people are gonna be the one that helps you a lot in going through this journey and getting into your goal. And with this journal here, if I reflect back also with your message about taking a leadership position or learning to be in a leadership position, I feel like with this journal here, I do sense some message of learning a lot here, and taking notes of your learning so far, taking notes of how far you've come, take notes of the insights that you find from your day-to-day life, or from the things that you learn or you work on throughout your journey. So that's it for you today, group number one. I hope that helps. I'm very excited to see what comes up for you next. If you have any update, please let me know, because your reading is very beautiful, and I'm so excited to see what comes up for you, this is truly something that we can look forward to. And I really hope that you grow into the person that you have been working for. And thank you so much for joining me in this reading. As always, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you need to go deeper into your situation, you can always book a private reading with me. All the information will be down on the description below. So thank you so much for joining me again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you picked the pile in the middle with the fluorite raw crystal, then this is the reading for you. And I'm gonna start with your tarot card. So the question we have today is, what can we look forward for? And we're gonna take a look into a few things that are gonna be quite exciting. I'm gonna take 5 cards to start with, and we're gonna see where the reading takes us from there. Okay, so we have 5 cards for you today here, pile number 2. Let's start with the first card, which is your main card and your current situation. We have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is very interesting. Right from the card, what the energy that I'm feeling from you is, you have to be careful that you are putting your attention into something that doesn't matter in the long run, something that isn't actually that essential for you. I feel like with this 4 of Cups that comes up here, I will show you a bit of the card. We have this person who looks into these 3 beautiful cups, but it is forgetting the 1 cup behind them. And I feel like the 3 cups are very fancy, and they are putting a lot of their attention into the 3 fancy cups, into the 3 beautiful cups, but it's also forgetting about the 1 cup in the back, which I feel like it also have a big significance for them as well, but they are missing that 1 cup because they are too focused on the 3 cups. So I feel like right now that's something that you need to be aware of. Check again how much time and energy that you are putting into the things in your life, and really reflect again if those things truly deserve all those time and energy. And if not, maybe those energy can be put into something better for you and your growth. And I'll take 1 card. Here we have the Queen of Wands. So this is the message from your guides that they want you to know. And I feel like this is the person that they see you. This is the potential that you have, that your guides want you to be. And with this Queen of Wands here, I see someone who is creative. I see someone who knows what they want, who can differentiate between the things that make them happy, the things that matter to them, and the things that they just need to do because people expect them to do. And I feel like this Queen of Wands, which is the person that your guide know that you can be, is someone like that, someone who is very creative, someone who is in control, someone who has passion, who has fire within them, that is just burning to do something that feels right for them, that they have something that they're passionate about, they have something that they want to work hard for. And I feel like this person can be you, but if you are too focused on something else that is eating up your energy, then you cannot fully be this person that you can be. Like, maybe you are getting there, maybe you are already there, but you cannot fully be that person. You cannot reach your full potential if you keep putting your attention into things that doesn't matter as much. And with this card here, with the King of Cups, what you need to learn in this moment of your life. With the King of Cups here, I feel like what you need to learn is to be more in touch with your feelings, to be more in touch with your emotion and how you feel about certain things. Because I do feel like it is an area of your life where you haven't been fully in control about. Perhaps you have been ignoring your feelings, perhaps you've been ignoring that you've been tired, perhaps you've been ignoring that you hate your job, perhaps you've been ignoring that you're not happy in your relationship. Whatever it is, I don't know how it will resonate for you, but whatever it is, I do feel like the lesson that you need to learn is um, to be more honest with yourself about how you feel and to be more confident in speaking up and in speaking up about how you feel about certain things. And with this card here, with this Three of Cups coming up, ooh, I love this card. Look at this three beautiful women dancing with a cup in their hand, having fun, connecting with each other. I feel like this person is a person that you are learning to become as well, that you are learning to enjoy life, because I feel like sometimes you are not enjoying life. Just to be honest here, I feel like sometimes you are not doing things because you want to do it, but you just do it because people expect you to do, or because you feel like that's the thing that you need to do. So you just ignore whether you're happy or not. You just ignore whether you're enjoying it or not. And I do feel like with this King of Cups coming up here, with your guides pushing you to be more of the Queen of Wands person that you can be, and with this Three of Cups coming up here, I do feel like the lesson for you is to enjoy yourself more and to do more of the things that makes you happy, to do more of the things that makes you feel fulfilled, to do more of the things that you feel is your purpose, that brings light into your life whenever you do it. And with your next card, we have the Hermit. So what we can expect moving forward, I feel like sorry, Kenzo is very cranky. So with this Hermit here, something that we can look forward to is that you will have the time to do all this reflection. You will have the time to be with yourself, to let go of... Kenzo, are you done? Okay. So with this Hermit card here, I feel like something that we can look forward to is you will have the time to just be with yourself. So with this Hermit card here, I feel like you will have the time to stop everything that doesn't bring you joy. You will have the time to stop everything that doesn't feel right for you, that in the long run doesn't have much to do with your soul growth, doesn't have much to do with where you need to be. You will have the chance to stop doing all these things that doesn't make you happy, so you can focus more on yourself. But in order for you to go through that transition from doing the things that you have been doing because you feel like that's what you need to do, into doing something that you actually enjoy doing, there will be a void in between where you are not doing anything, and that's where you need to be mindful, because in that time of void where you are transitioning, you won't have the things that you usually do. So there are gonna be time gaps in your life. There are gonna be times where you have nothing to do, and this is gonna be tricky. This is where you have to be mindful about, because it might drag you into a state of mind where you feel like you're not doing anything and you feel bad about yourself. But what you need to be aware of in order for you to transition from the things that you don't like doing into doing the thing that actually feel like you have a purpose, you need to let go of this thing first. And when we are letting go of these things, we are creating space. And what comes with the space is not just a space for us to create, a space for us to move around. There's also an emptiness there, and it can feel lonely and it can feel empty. But just know that this space is here for you, this emptiness is here for you, so you can create something from scratch that actually brings you joy, that actually feels like it brings you a purpose. Okay, so moving forward into your oracle card, I'm going to take 3 cards to go deeper into your situation. I feel like I've shuffled the cards enough, but 2 of the cards that shows up for you is also the card that showed up for pile number 1, so that's very interesting. But we have this card, which is different. We have Witch, Justice is coming. We have Thorns, Weave Together the Crown You Deserve. We have Library, Take Control of Your Own Narrative. So even though these 2 cards are the same as the cards that show up on pile number 1, I feel like the energy is very different. First of all, with the Witch, Justice is coming here. I think it resonates well with what I've been saying to you. If you haven't been happy with how things are going in your life, if you haven't been happy about the things that you can do or the things that you're working with, I feel like justice is coming. You will finally have the resource that you need to let go of the situation that doesn't bring you joy. You will finally let go of the people that doesn't bring you joy. You let go of the people that doesn't bring you joy. Let go of the people that doesn't help you, so you can have space to seek the people that can actually help you. Weave Together the Crown You Deserve is about working mostly for yourself, but also allowing other people to help you in the process. So I feel as you let go of the people that you don't need in your life anymore, there will be this empty space, and that empty space will feel lonely, but it will quickly fill up with people that are actually meant to be in your life, people that actually wants happiness for you the way that you want your happiness to be, people that wants the best for you in a way that makes you happy and not just in a way that they think you should be. And with this library, take control of your own narrative, you will finally be in that position where you can make decisions for yourself again. You can choose to do the things that make you happy. You can choose to go where you want to go for your future, for your next step in your journey. And I feel like that's very interesting and very exciting as well. And I'm very happy for you too, pile number 2, because I do feel like maybe not all of you, but for some of you, you haven't been feeling very well about yourself. You haven't been very happy about your situation in life. And I do feel like with the cards that are coming up here, there is going to be a time where it's going to feel so bad. It's going to feel like you're losing everything. But as you lose everything, you are making space for yourself to be happy again. And you actually need to let go of those things. You actually need to lose all those things so you can move forward and invite more people and more things that can actually bring you happiness in life. So I'll take 2 last cards for you. We have been talking a lot about your situation, about what we can expect. And with these 2 cards from the Self-Oracle deck, I just want to ask the universe, your guides, the message that are coming through, the things that we can do to take care of ourselves in this process of growing and becoming a happier version of us. Sorry about Kenzo. I know, very loud, very cranky. He's been very cranky all day. Okay. So let's see your card today. Pile number 2, your self-care card. We have Be Still, and we have Sweet Treats, but in reverse. So with Be Still, I feel that I feel that void energy again. I feel that surrendering energy again, to trust the universe to bring you what you actually need, to trust the universe to help you let go of all these things and still be composed, still be still throughout the process. And with the sweet treat in reverse, it's a bit and with the sweet treat in reverse, this is a bit out of topic, but if it was upright, I will tell you to go eat all the junk food, to go eat whatever makes you happy, whether it is healthy for you or not. But because it comes up in reverse, I feel like you actually need to take care about that. Maybe you haven't been eating very healthy, maybe you haven't been taking care of yourself, but try to eat more things that nourish you better. Try to eat food that actually makes your body feel good, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy, and at the same time also makes your body happy and makes your body healthy again. So that's the message that I have for you today. I feel like that's a lot already. As always, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you want to go deeper into your situation, I'm always happy to do a private reading for you. All the information about booking a session with me will be down on the description below. And see you again next time. Bye-bye. Okay, so pile number 3. Today we are asking the universe what can we look forward to, and I'm talking about maybe like 1 to 3 months ahead, and see what we can expect to come into your life, what blessing that's coming and messages for you, what we can expect to grow into, and all those fun things that we can discover in this reading. So we'll see. I'll take 5 cards to start with, just as I did with pile number 1 and pile number 2, and we'll see. Ooh, very nice. So pile number 1, the first card for you today is sorry. Yeah. So pile number 1, the first card for you today is the sun. So the sun is about clarity. It's about joy. It's about things coming up in sunlight, things showing up, and figuring out things that you thought were impossible, or figuring out things that you didn't know about. So it's very exciting. I feel like this is going to be a very joyous time in your life, and it's going to be a time where you will discover a lot of things that makes you happy. You will discover a lot of things that you have been looking forward for, or a lot of things that you have been looking into, and it is going to show up for you in the next 1 to 3 months. We have the Page of Coins as the message that is coming up for you, and I feel like with this Page of Coins here, I feel like what your guides want you to know is to enjoy the process that you are going through in life. I feel like you are I feel like for a lot of you, you are trying something new, or you are starting something new that you have been very excited about. That's why the Page of Coins is coming up, because the Page of Coins is about someone who is still very excited about the future, but also someone who is very responsible as well. So whatever it is that you are starting, I feel like this is something new for you, but at the same time, it's something that you have been working towards for. Okay. So with the Page of Coins coming up for you, I feel like you are starting something new, and whatever this is, it's probably something that you have been working towards. You have been working a lot for, and it's finally paying off, and that's why you're very excited to start, because you have been preparing yourself a lot for this thing. You have been preparing yourself to receive this or to start this, and it's finally gonna start, and you are just very, very excited to do this. That's why the sun is also coming up for you. I feel a lot of joy. I feel a lot of excitement in your group pile number 3, and I feel a lot of clarity coming up as well. So, with the High Priestess here as the thing that you need to learn about in order to grow, in order to be the person that you need to be, I feel like the High Priestess here is reminding you that even though you are being very happy, to still remember that you have responsibility, that you are not here just for play, laugh. You're not just here to enjoy things without consequences, because there are things that you are gonna be responsible about. And the High Priestess here coming up for you is reminding you to stay connected with your higher self, to stay connected with your inner wisdom, with the wisdom that you have been learning about, that gets you to this point in your life, to learn about the stories from the past. The interesting thing about this card, the High Priestess, is the interesting thing about this card is the High Priestess is represented with the figure of Shahrazad. And if you know about the story of 1001 Nights, Shahrazad is the main character of the story, in which, in order to save her life, she tells 1001 story, one after night after night after night. And so with the High Priestess, with the figure of Shahrazad coming up here, I feel like your guide is also reminding you to learn from the stories in your past, whether it is the things that you have been going through yourself, or maybe your family history, your cultural history, the things that your people or your family has to go through to get into this point in your life, so you can have this life that you are having right now, and learn from that story, and learn from their mistakes, learn from their successes, and yeah, and learn about the story of your people, the story of your culture, learn what you can from their mistakes, learn from their successes, and learn what it takes for the generations before you, for you to have what you can have right now. And let's see your next card. We have the Three of Coins here. Again, the Three of Coins is about recognizing success. To me, the Three of Coins represent recognizing success and working towards something, because you know it's a responsible thing to do, without having to look left or right into what other people are doing, because you're just focused on your own lane, just focus on your own, you are focused on your own lane, and just enjoying what you are doing while you are learning in the process, while you are growing in the process, but also enjoying things that you are doing without really caring much about what other people are thinking, or what other people expect from you. So I feel like this is the person that you will grow into while going through this journey here. You will learn, or you will actually be that. Kenzo, diem dong. So with this Three of Coins coming up for you here, I feel like you will learn to just focus on what it is that you are doing, and you will actually be happy to do just that. You will actually be happy to you don't you don't have to think much about what other people think, and just be happy doing what you do. And ooh, very nice. And for your last, well, not last card, but the last for okay. Ooh, very interesting. So for your next card, we have the Ten of Coins, and I feel like something that we can look forward to is everything coming together, everything showing up for you with this Ten of Coins. Ten of Coins, to me, Ten of Coins always represents generations. Um, it represents family, it represents legacy. So I feel like whatever it is that you are doing right now, it does have a lot to do with your legacy, whether the legacy of the people who came before you, or also the legacy of what you will leave behind for the people after you. So whatever it is that you are doing right now, I'm very excited where it will take you, because I do feel like it will have a lot of impact, not just for you, but for the people around you, whether they are with you right now or not, you know? So that is very interesting and very exciting for you. That's the tarot cards that we have for you today, and I'm gonna take a look into your oracle card just to go deeper into the reading. Please just ignore Kenzo. I know he's a very cranky boy. Just ignore him. I will take 3 cards to start with your oracle card. The interesting thing about pile number 1 and pile number 2, I took 3 oracle cards, and 2 of the cards for pile number 1 and pile number 2 are the same. So I hope it doesn't happen again for you. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, all 3 different cards. So we have nostalgia, garden, and confidence. Again, with the nostalgia here, focus on the here and now, but it also has the word nostalgia. So whatever it is that you are doing right now, it doesn't just affect right now. It is happening, it is possible because of the things that happened in your history. And whatever it is that you are doing, it will have an impact on your history moving forward as well. But that will be too hard of a burden to bear if you have to think about it that much. So that's why the card says focus on the here and now, because the message that are coming for you today is it wants you to just focus on the now and just enjoy the things that you have in the present, as 3 of Coins said before, to just focus on the things that you are doing. Right now, you don't have to think too much about what legacy you are leaving behind. You don't have to think too much about whether you are doing the right things, whether you are making your parents proud, whether people are happy about the choices that you take. You don't have to think about everything else right now, because you have been working so hard to get to this place, and this is the time for you to enjoy this. This is the time for you to enjoy working on this thing that you have been working towards for, and just focus on the here and now. With this garden here, something lovely will grow from this. So if you focus on things, if you focus on what will come up, what will come out with this, what will happen if I do this, like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that because it doesn't matter, because something lovely will still grow out from here. That's why what you need to do right now is just to focus on the right here and right now, to just focus on the things that you are doing and trust the universe that it will help guide you to make the choices so that good things will grow from this. And with this confidence here, it comes with time and practice. You have been working so hard to get here. You have been working so hard to get where you are right now, to be able to be in this position so you can do the things that you are being given the opportunity to do right now. And It will not always gonna be easy. There are gonna be some times where you are doubting yourself. There are gonna be some times where you are not sure if you're the right person for the job. You are gonna be doubting whether you are supposed to be doing this or not. And the card is here to remind you, again with the card before, something lovely will grow from this. You are where you are meant to be, and something lovely will grow from this. And it does come with time and practice. So you don't just become good at what you do overnight. As you have been working hard to get here, you will continue to work hard to keep that position and uh, or to get to the next step after this. So it's not going to be easy, but it is going to be fulfilling, and you are going to enjoy the process as long as you focus on the here and now. I think that's a message that are coming for you. So lastly, I'm going to take two cards from this Self-Care Oracle deck. We have been talking a lot about what's coming for you, about what obstacles and what we can learn from on your journey. Right now, I want to focus more about what we can do to take care of ourselves. And I will take two cards from here. And we have alone time and positive affirmation. So with the alone time here, I feel like even though you are enjoying all of this, even though you are surrounded by family and friends and your team members while doing this, it is also important for you to take some time off for yourself, to have some me time where you can just focus on yourself without having to think much about other people, and nourish yourself before going back and seeing other people. And with positive affirmation here, I feel like it resonates with what I said before about you adopting yourself sometimes. And the positive affirmation is coming up here for you to remind you to keep enjoying the good, and to keep enjoying the good and learn from the bad. Positive affirmation. Keep repeating positive affirmation to yourself. Keep celebrating your success, and keep claiming the success that you have gone through to get here, and not just focus on the jobs and not just focus on the hardship, but also focus on the success and the hard work that you have been putting into getting here. Because I feel like you have been working so hard, and I'm so proud of you, and I feel like now that you have the thing that you have been working for, now that you have an opportunity to do something bigger, something that you have been very excited to do, I feel like you deserve this with all the hardship and the energy that I see you have put into this. So this is time for you to enjoy yourself and enjoy the work and enjoy the opportunity that is given to you. And I hope only good thing for you moving forward. And that's it for you today from me, group number 3. I hope that was helpful. And as always, this is a collective reading, so as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you feel like you need to go deeper into your situation, you have more questions that you want to ask me, ask the tarot cards, you can always book a private reading with me. All the information will be down on the description below. And thank you so much for joining me. See you again next time. Bye bye.